How's everyone doing? All right. So Darren, Wonder in Mind, day 26. A little bit different setting today. So I'm in Torquay. I'm in the Burlington Hotel. I fancied, having a hotel because last night was really difficult. So I ended up, it got recommended to me by some people that I should go up and go check some mines out. So it was a little bit like off my path, but I thought, you know what, I'll go up and have a look, and it was nice. It was all right. It was good, but the only problem was it was like an old slate mine, so there was nowhere to pitch up really. So it was really difficult. Didn't really get a lot of sleep last night. But these things are going to happen. Raining, really windy. So I managed to pitch up, but it was really late. But the conditions and that, they weren't great. I haven't got any power. Like all my power packs were dead. My watch was nearly dead. I had just enough power on one of my power packs to charge my phone up, so I could get on my OS maps and that to find my way back down to Torquay. So it's been like 8 days since my last upload. Well, I've just been smacking out the miles. I haven't really had any internet. I've had to watch out for with my power packs and that. I need to make sure, I've got OS maps and Google Maps and that. So just an update of the places where I've been really. So I've been writing them down. So the past 8 days, I think the last video I did, I think I was coming up to Sidmouth, or I might have been in Sidmouth. So I've done Sidmouth, Otterton, East Budley, Knoll, Budley Salterton, Exmouth. So when I went into Exmouth, I actually walked past a community centre hub, and I seen something on there what caught my eye, and it was called the Man Shed. So knocked on the door, there was no answer. They said if nobody answers, go around to the staff. So I rang the bell at the staff entrance, and this guy come out. We started having a chat for ages about all the stuff what they do and all the community projects and that. And let me go. So this is all in Exmouth. So they have a parent hub where help support families. Amazing, like loads of information there with regards to the parent hub. They do a craft room, so you can go in, you can do arts and crafts, you can make stuff. So valuable to communities, for people that they don't feel like they're on their own. Get some out and about, get some talking, get some being with other people. So good. Toast, youth cafe, really good, really supportive of the children in their community. So you can go in, you can meet up with friends, you can get help and support. You can chat to some staff members in there if you've got any issues or difficulties going on within your life. They also do like games club where they've got like PlayStation, board games, stuff like that. They've even got people in there who can help you with your homework and help you with your schoolwork if if you're struggling as well. Brilliant. And then they have an open door community cafe where anybody's welcome when it's open. You can go in, you can have a brew, you can get help with maybe you've got bills, what you need help maybe like setting up or like talking to banks and stuff like that. They can help you do that in their community cafe. and this was the one what caught my eye. Men's shed. And this, I was really, really interested to find out some information with regards to this. And apparently it started like 20 years ago in Australia. So what they've done is they've like opened the concept up over here, and what they've got is they've got a massive shed where men of all ages, all abilities, can go into this man shed, and they do woodwork, and they do little projects, and they do, you know, little community projects, and they build benches and tables for their communities and stuff like that. It's also somewhere where people can go and talk about mental ill health or issues and difficulties what they're having in their day-to-day lives, or, you know, the issues within society like cost of living, you know, stuff like that. That really, really, really good. They have people going in there as well who have got special needs and educational needs, so they attend with, sometimes with their support workers as well, where they can just go in and they can just make stuff, and they can just be around people, just have a brew, have a chat. Awesome, awesome. Highly recommend that. For anybody who's watching this who lives in Exmouth and you need some help and support, go there. Just go. Not that one. Where's the proper? Because I want to get this out there. I did see it somewhere. Sorry if I'm being a bit slow today. I'm absolutely knackered. Had a proper good couple of days. Yeah, so their postcode is EX8 1PE. So if you just put that in your maps or whatever, then they'll be able to sort you out in there. So after I went to Exmouth, been to Limpstone, Topsum, Exminster, Kenton, Starcross, Cockwood, Dawlish Warren, Dawlish. Now Dawlish is most probably one of the most friendliest places I've ever been to in my entire life. By far. Absolutely, by far. The day I hit Dawlish, I'd done 20 miles because the walking and the terrain, it was quite flat. The weather was like 11, 12 degrees, quite cloudy. So I just absolutely smacked that day out. I think I was up and on it at about 6 o'clock in the morning. So I got to like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I see that on my Fitbit that I just hit 20 miles. So I was like, right, need somewhere to go and camp up. And I'm thinking it's like 4 o'clock though, still like 5 hours before it gets dark. So I was thinking to myself, do you know what? Treat myself, get an hotel. Booking.com. On booking.com. And I see the Railway Inn pub in Dawlish. So I thought to myself, I'm not that far from it. I'll just walk there. I'll just go pop in, find out what's what. So I walked in, and it was like a proper locals pub, proper locals pub. I've walked in, and you know, like when the whole pub goes quiet, the whole pub went quiet. I've gone rocking in. I've got got my burger on, t-shirt and that. Walked up to the bar, just having a chat with the bar lady, let her know what I was doing in that. Said, you've got some rooms on booking.com. And this guy, John, unit, absolute monster of a man. He looked at me and he was like, what did you say you're doing? So I told him. And he went, right. He goes, get that bag off, go put it in that corner. He goes, beer's on me. So I was like, do you know what? I could do with a pint. So pint of Madry, chatting away. Then he's getting all the other lads in the bar, letting them all know what I'm doing. And they're like, oh mate, you know, that's absolutely amazing, you know, handshakes, high fives, tunes are on, beers are flowing. Landlady comes in, R7, Tracy. What, honestly, just I don't even know what I can say about this woman. Absolutely amazing, amazing person. So everyone in the pub's told her what I'm doing. So she's come out and she's like, there you go, room number 2. So, you're not paying, don't worry about it. She goes, that's on me. She goes, for what you're doing. So went upstairs, had a look at the room and that, then went back downstairs, and all the lads, every single one of them in the bar, just so welcoming, so friendly. Honestly, I felt so much love in that pub. It was like it was my local. It was like I'd been in there drinking for years and years and years, and I knew every single person in that pub, but I didn't know anybody. But they were all just so friendly. And then they all said to me, they were all like, right, go out the pub, turn left, walk to the top of the road, chip shop on the left hand side, best fish and chips you've ever had in your entire life. And I was like, beautiful. So I could do with a nice treat. So went up to the chip shop, told them what I was doing. I had large cod, large chips, and a pot of curry sauce. And everyone in the pub was telling me about this curry sauce, saying it's the best curry sauce you've ever had. Now, usually, everybody in their own area has their favourite chip shop, don't they? Or favourite Chinese restaurant, favourite Indian restaurant, stuff like that. And it's always the best. So, got fish, chips, curry sauce. They're in the chip shop, all come from behind the counter, the owners, give me big hugs, shaking my hand, you know, pat on the back and that, gave me my dinner for free. Right, so I went back to the pub, walked in, Tracy's literally standing there with a knife and fork. She's like, there you go upstairs, eat that, when you finish, bring all the rubbish downstairs, I'll sort that out. So I was like, beautiful. So I went upstairs. By far, I'm not even joking, the best fish chips curry sauce I've ever had in my entire life. Absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. I haven't eaten any fish and chips and curry sauce as good as that anywhere ever. That is the absolute pinnacle of cuisine. That was just absolutely amazing. So I've had that, gone back down into the bar area, go chasing all the bits and pieces and that, and then next minute all the lads were like right, let's start. And I was like, what do you mean let's start? I've been in here for a, and they're like, nah, come on. So I was like, alright. So there was Big John, Diamond, Justin, Diamond, just his mates who come in the pub, Diamond, Paddy, Diamond, Tracy, just an exceptional person. Her fella, can't remember what his name was, but she just kept on calling him Short Ass. So, Short Ass, Diamond, Dave, Scouts Dave from Bootle. What a pool player he was. Absolutely smacked me round that pool table. And nobody, to be fair, nobody's ever done me like that before. But what a hell of a pool player. I got absolutely trolleyed that night. And I mean trolleyed. I can count on one hand the amount of times I've been that drunk from alcohol. And that's number one by far. Absolute number one. Right? I don't know what time we finished. I don't know how I got up to my room. All I remember is I woke up in the morning, laying on this bed with my t-shirt off. Still got my trousers on. I've got one walking boot off. I've got one walking boot on, and I've got a sock halfway pulled down, and I'm just on the bed. I've woke up, I've lifted my head up about an inch off that bed, and that room started spinning that much I had to put my head down. I literally had to lay there for about 20 minutes, and all I could see was a bottle of water at the end of the room, and that's all I wanted was that bottle of water, but I couldn't move. I genuinely just couldn't move. What a night. Phone goes, text message, my mate Jackson, saying, "You absolute legend." And I'm thinking to myself, legend? What? So I've gone on to WhatsApp. I've only sent him a video of me singing Wonderwall in the pub. Don't even remember doing it. Genuinely don't. These people just took so much care, showed me so much love. Everyone just buying me drinks and treat me like one of their own. It was absolutely amazing experience. So I'm not a drinker. I haven't you know I'll have like maybe one on my birthday, a couple over Christmas, one on New Year. Maybe have like the occasional pint when I used to go out for a Sunday roast and that, but like drinking and that you know. But that night, it was just one of them times, and I'll never forget that ever in my entire life. When I'm finished doing this, whenever that is, and I've sorted out everything what I've got to sort out when this is completed, I am definitely going back to the Railway Inn in Dawlish, 100%. Because them people, they're salt of the earth, absolutely bred differently. They are. They really are. If you're from Dawlish, go on the Railway Inn. Simple. And just see how they treat you and how they look after you. Amazing people. And they're all just working class people. Like all of them. There's so many people in that pub who I was chatting with. There was roofers, there was plumbers, there was chippies, there was sparkies. There was a guy who owned his own furniture removal business, who employed somebody, some of the lads who was in that pub. Just honest, working class grafters, and they treated me like one of their own, and I can't thank them enough. I honestly can't. So after Dawlish, well, in that morning, when I eventually got up, drank that water, got myself together and that. I mean, I didn't put anything on charge. Didn't charge my phone, didn't charge my watch, didn't charge my power packs, didn't charge nothing. I still did 14 mile though that day. First 2 hours I was absolutely hanging. I was yellow. Absolutely hanging. Well, got through them first 2 hours and I still cracked out 14 mile. So I did 34 mile in 2 days. I did 20 mile a day before, and the following day, biggest hangover I've ever had in my entire life. But from one of the best nights I've ever had in my entire life, but I still did 14 mile. Still did it. And then from Dawlish, and Tamworth, Sheldon, Dacoom, Coffins. Well, that's where I was last night. That was really difficult. That was really difficult. Well, it was a good learning curve, though. It was. Got to take the positive from like a difficult situation. It was really good. It was like over 30 mile an hour winds, no cover, rain. There was literally nowhere to camp. I found this little tiny green bit of space where I could put my tent up, but there was no cover. There wasn't anything, so I managed to get a couple of hours. And then I was walking back down, and I was thinking to myself, I need to sort all my kit out. And I went on booking.com, and I see this Burlington hotel, £32. So I've got a hotel room for the night, 32 quid. It's got Wi-Fi, I've got a shower, toilet, I've used both. Got electric, charge all my power packs and that up. There's a swimming pool, so I can go and have a swim, which is what I'm going to do after I've uploaded this video. And that's breakfast included as well. So breakfast 8:30 tomorrow morning, or 32 quid. Amazing. I found a campsite up the other day. Well, it wasn't a campsite. It was like a holiday, like caravan park type place, and they wanted to charge me £44 for me to pitch my tent up. 44 quid. And I was like, nah, you're alright, I'll find somewhere to camp. So I did. So I just wild camped. But they wanted £44. And I've got all of this for 32. I've got bed. Do you know what I mean? So feeling good. Feeling tired. I've smacked out, I haven't smacked out some miles since my last upload. But that's what I want to do. You know, that's what I want to do. I've had a shower now, I'm feeling alright. I'm thinking about going to the Torquay Museum. Might go out, have a look at the museum, go for a swim. Need to go and get a load of food though. I haven't got any supplies. Charge all my stuff up on that. And then yeah, back on it again tomorrow. Gotta be out the hotel at 10, I think. Well, I think the way I'm feeling, I think I'm going to be asleep by about 8 o'clock tonight. So I might probably be awake at about 3-4 o'clock in the morning. So I'll be chomping at the bit. I don't know. Just hope, you know, I hope everyone's good. Hope, you know, everyone's watching this. I hope you're all doing all right. I do. I'm doing all right. I know I've got some difficult weather coming up soon. Been checking the weather maps and that. Checking the days. I've got a lot of wind and I've got quite a lot of rain coming as well. But that's all right. I've got the kit to deal with that. I can keep walking through it. Hopefully all my stuff will be protected. Well, yeah, that's it really. Just another update of me in my hotel room. All right. So, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's share it. Yeah. Tell all your mates. Tell all your work colleagues. You know, because this is a massive challenge. I do want to upload more videos, but it's down to power and Wi-Fi. Because I don't know why, my internet, I mean, I've got 4G and I've got 5G as well, but it just doesn't like uploading videos onto YouTube for some reason. I don't know why, so I have to do it on Wi-Fi. So that's literally why I'm recording this video now in the hotel room, so I can give everybody an update, so I can get it uploaded. Alright, so massive love to everyone back home, as always. You know, for the same reasons. Well, I'm going to say it every video. You know, phone calls, texts, people checking in. You know, to everyone. Like I just feel the love like all the time. People are just, you know, just being so nice and so friendly. Not just the people I'm meeting, but you know, the people back home and that. You know, it does just gives me that extra 1% when I need that 1%, because I have needed that 1%. Some situations and that, like last night as well. But I know I'm going to hit difficult times. I know I'm going to be in like situations like I maybe don't want to be in, or places that I don't want to be in. But I've just got to accept it. I've just got to learn from it. Well, I'm tired today. Tired. Gonna get a good kit. I am. Alright. So hopefully it's not going to be 8 days till my next upload, but I can't promise that, because I don't know. Alright. But I'll do my best. But there's one thing what I can promise you, I'm just going to keep smacking these miles out like I have been. Because I have. It's been good. It's been good seeing some lovely places. Lovely places. Right. I'm going to shoot now. Because I want to go out. I want to go and do a few bits. Have a swim and that. Need to get some food. Anchor's marvellous. Honestly. Alright. See you everyone later.